Happy Halloween, YouTube. It's Cobalt Blue, and today I'm going to be carving my own pumpkin with 2 knives, a wooden spoon, and a rubber spatula on this near-perfect pumpkin, which only has a small portion of rotting. So, to take the time, I'm going to move this shit all the way to the floor for maximum effort, if that makes any sense. First, you cannot forget your 3 bowls, or a colander and 2 containers. I've recruited Bob for therapy, my custom for encouragement, and Penny for support. Before we start, I'd like to thank you guys for 20,000 views and 94 subs. Didn't break 100 by Halloween, but let's begin. Now, the original sketch I had made for the pumpkin took on the form of corrupted, but that didn't turn out good, so I rated it Dick. With a Sharpie, let's start from scratch. Now, it didn't take me too long to look for inspiration, so it shouldn't surprise you when the pumpkin looks like this. Nope, your eyes don't dare deceive you. That is exactly a 2007 Venom face. Don't forget the ring around the stem. Now with your small knife, go ahead and make the first incision. Now after we hung out, watched a movie, took some pictures, after I paid him, it's time to Jeffrey Dahmer this guy and rip his brains out of his head. Give him one giant headache. Now after his brains have been thoroughly scrambled, you want to take care of his eyes. And there you go. Now I did run into a problem when carving out his mouth, as the rotting part had made it super brittle and soft, making it a little difficult to carve the sharp teeth, but I persevered and worked it out. And if you couldn't tell already, it's close to completion. Now I thoroughly surprised myself with this part, but I used some scraps from his eyes to sculpt a mini tongue. And I didn't have any toothpicks on standby, so I had to use a twist tie to hold it in place. Now that you're done carving and enhanced his look with the web lines with a Sharpie, it's time to break out your tea lights and get him lit. After all is said and done, you are now complete. Wait a minute. There's one more thing you need to do. And there we have it. My complete 2007 Spider-Man 3 Venom Pumpkin. By yours truly, Cobalt Blue. This pumpkin took me about 3.5 hours to complete, including gathering materials, carving, drawing, the tongue, the mishaps. All around, a 3-hour project turned into a fucking masterpiece. Originally, I had planned to drop 3 videos today, one of them being my costume, but unfortunately, me trusting AliExpress, my costume did not get sent on time, so unfortunately I had to scrap that video, so be on the lookout for another video today. If it's not today, it might be tomorrow. But I decided to get this pumpkin one out of the way, one and done, before you get the second one today. And if you allow me to tease you a little bit, it involves a Spider-Man 3 creepypasta. I will leave it at that until you get the video today. And to end things on an off-topic note, I was digging around on Orwell Antidote's Instagram, and I come across this. A concept design for a giant Venom ooze toy set from Spider-Man 3 based on the final battle scene. You get some demonstrations with characters like Vulture and Doc Ock, but this looks sick. It's a hybrid between the 10-inch oozing Venom and the 5-inch symbiote oozing Venom, but just mixes it into a web of symbiotic chaos. And I fucking love it. Orwell, if you get to see this video, I would like to know where you got these pictures from. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you had fun watching this as much as I had fun carving the pumpkin. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween, and be on the lookout for my next video today. Should be today. See you guys.